Hey everyone, this is Swan with BlackBoxStocks. Hopefully you guys are doing well. Glad to be back with you today. Today we're going to briefly go over something on the system that I think is overlooked quite a bit, and that is a lot of our scanners on the stock side of the system. Not everybody's options players, we understand that, and that's why we have such wonderful scanners on the stock side as well. And really, BlackBoxStocks started off with stocks, doing a lot of the low floats and the equity side, and we evolved into options trading. But we still have a large portion of our platform, of our software, dedicated to specifically stocks and common shares. So on the alert stream, all the way here over here to the far right, this column or this segment of the platform, there's buttons down here where you'll find a lot of the scanners. The alert stream is really important when you look at it to hit that filter button, because if you select everything, you do get a lot of information. Okay, so what I recommend on the stock side with the filter is uncheck select all and just hit the items that you want to see. Like if you only want to see tickers that are hitting 52-week highs this morning, hit set filter. And you can see these are all the tickers hitting 52-week highs. Quite different from what we saw last year when this column was pretty empty most of the year. But this year we're doing well with a lot of different segments of the market, and we can see some nice 52-week highs here. So that's a great little way to see what's moving and what could be seeing some new highs for the year. Stock price spikes, you can also look at that. You can do low floats, a lot of information like I mentioned here. If you just want to look at dark pool only that has come in, you can do that, hit set filter, and it'll show you all the dark pool that has come in. Now, one segment again of this system that I think is overlooked as well, besides the scanners, is the watch list feature. So definitely take the time to get that watch list set up. And here's why: because you can filter this alert stream to watch list only. So you can see all of these tickers over here that have a lot of information on them. Some I may care about, some I may not. So if I want to focus this into my trading style, all I do is just hit watch list only, hit set, and you can see it filters down to just tickers that are on my list here. So great way to get rid of some noise, so to speak, and see what you want to see. So the alert stream is very helpful for that reason on the stock side. And then the next scan over is the pre-market scanner. So this is going to show us the top 30 up and the top 30 down. So the advancers and decliners that are happening right now in the market. And this is very important to look at, especially on the volume side and the percent of the volume. This is showing you percentage of how much it's up over the day prior. So definitely take a look at the pre-market scan. Basically, it's a great scan to find gappers and see if they'll have some continuation. The post-market scan isn't running currently because we're obviously not in the after-hour session. But this is a great one too, because what it does is it resets the volume back to zero. So all of the volume that you see here is only showing you after hours volume. I'm not sure if there's any other scanners out there that does that. So you don't have to do the math, right? So quickly you can see, hey, look at this. This ticker is up, 10% on, look at, 500,000 to 1 million in volume. That's obviously some interest. So we use this post-market scanner for after hours ER reports, news releases, things like that, to see if there's momentum behind that move. Now the market scan will also kick in when the market opens. Right now we're in pre-market, so I'm not seeing that activity. But this will kick in when the market opens and just start showing you again percentage up, percentage down based off of yesterday's close, and a great way to quickly look and see what's moving in the market that day. The next scan over is called volume ratio, and this one's really cool. I check this one almost every morning as part of my routine. What it's doing is it's taking into consideration, this is strictly based off of volume, the ratio. So what it's saying is, what is today's volume so far compared to the average 10-day volume? Okay, so how you would read this, for example, is EWI is trading at about 37% of its daily volume in just the pre-market. JOBY is trading at about 64% of its average daily volume in the pre-market. So I click on JOBY, I pull up the chart. You can see it's had some nice moves in the pre-market today. So almost trading 70% of its volume in just the pre-market. Obviously something happened, right? So that brings us to our next tab, which is the news feature. So because I'm on JOBY, I click on the news tab. It's going to filter automatically to that, and now I can see what the news was on Joby Aviation. Looks like they received an investment from another company and they welcome that investment. Well, of course they do. So this is a great way to show how you use these scanners from left to right throughout your day and how you can set up your trading day based off of these equities and these stocks if you don't trade options. A lot of times I'm an options trader, but I will also look at these scans to see if it convinces me, if there's further conviction in a move based off of what the market is seeing. The next button over is our chat, and this is very important because this is where we hang out all day long. So if you are an options trader, Black Box starts where you want to be. We're live all day, live on voice, talking through trades, talking through option flow, talking through dark pool alerts, answering questions from the subscriber base. This is where you want to be. Now, if you are into stocks only and you don't do options, we have a room just for that too, and that is Tia's room. She kills it over there in her room every day doing stocks, and she does amazing over there. So maybe you didn't know we had that. We do, and then we have a lot of other supporting scans and information about stocks only. The other one is the alert log. So if you see here, the alert log gives us alerts on stock tickers. And there's different colors mean different things. We've got some blue, we have some red. As the day goes on, we may get some purple, some white, some light blue, and we have definitions for all of those on what they mean. Very important to look at those as well, especially if you're into like low float stocks. We can catch those pretty easily throughout the day, and you can look at yesterday's gainers here, where we got potential gains on those. And then if you'd like to short, we also have decliners, and you can pull those as well. So again, make sure you're taking full advantage of this platform. This is such an amazing tool that if you don't know all of it, you may be missing out on something that could really help you in your trading. So again, BlackBoxStocks, this is Swan. Stay green. You guys have a great day.